Hello, my friend. Welcome back to English AZ. Today, we will learn English with the story of the Buddha. You will practice listening English. You will improve your speaking. You will learn new words. You will expand your vocabulary. This story is simple, but very deep. It will teach wisdom and life lessons. By learning with this story, your English will grow, and your heart will learn kindness, peace, and understanding. A long time ago, in India, a boy was born. His name was Siddhartha. He was a prince. He lived in a big palace. He had everything: food, music, gold, and comfort. He had teachers and friends. He laughed and played. He studied and trained. He grew up safe and happy. But even as a child, he wondered. He asked, "Why do people suffer? Why do people grow old and die?" His heart wanted truth, but the palace could not answer. He married Yasodhara, and they had a son. The palace was full of joy. But inside Siddhartha, questions still lived. One day, Siddhartha left the palace. He saw 4 things. He saw an old man. He saw a sick man. He saw a dead man. He saw a monk, calm and peaceful. He understood. Life changes. Life has pain. People suffer. But peace is possible. This changed him forever. He wanted truth. He wanted freedom from suffering. At night, Siddhartha left the palace. The palace was dark and silent. The walls were tall and strong. He had lived there all his life. He had never known hunger, cold, or fear. The gardens were full of flowers. The rooms were warm and safe. Gold and silk were everywhere. Servants waited for him. Music filled the air. Every need was satisfied. Yet his heart felt heavy. He looked around the palace one last time. He saw the laughter of children. He saw the glow of lamps. He saw the comfort of his home. And he felt sadness. He felt longing. He felt love for his family. He felt fear of leaving, but he knew he had to go. He whispered a silent promise. "I must find the truth. I must understand life. I must find freedom from suffering." He left quietly. No one saw him. The horses waited. He rode into the dark night. The moon shone faintly. The forest was cold and quiet. Siddhartha felt the weight of his choice. He left his wife, who loved him. He left his son, who needed him. He left the comforts of gold and silk. He left the safety of his home. He left everything he had ever known. He walked among the trees. The wind whispered through the leaves. The animals slept in the shadows. The night was long and silent. He thought about life. He thought about suffering. He thought about old age, sickness, and death. He asked himself, why do people suffer? Why do they fear? Why do they cling to what cannot last? In the forest, he met teachers. Some taught strict rules. Some taught harsh discipline. Some taught meditation and fasting. He tried their methods. He meditated deeply. He fasted and lived simply. He suffered hunger. He suffered cold. He suffered pain. Many nights, he doubted himself. Many days, he felt tired. He wondered if he had made the right choice. He wondered if peace was real. He wondered if he would ever understand. But he did not give up. He kept walking, sitting, and thinking. He kept observing his mind. He kept asking questions. He kept searching for truth. Through the darkness and the struggle, he learned patience. Through hunger and cold, he learned courage. Through doubt and suffering, he learned determination. Each step, each breath, brought him closer to understanding. He realized that leaving the palace was not loss. It was a choice for life. It was a choice for truth. It was a choice for freedom. Siddhartha's heart became stronger. His mind became clearer. Even though he had nothing, he felt something new. Hope. A hope that he would find the light. A hope that he would understand life. A hope that he would awaken. After many days and nights in the forest, Siddhartha sat under a large tree. This tree would later be called the Bodhi tree. The night was quiet. Stars shone above. A gentle wind moved the leaves. The forest was dark and calm. Siddhartha felt tired and hungry. His body ached from fasting and sitting. His mind was restless and full of thoughts. Doubt appeared. Fear appeared. Desire appeared. Have I wasted my life? He wondered. Will I ever find the truth? He asked himself. The darkness around him seemed heavy. The silence seemed endless. But Siddhartha did not move. He decided to face his mind. He observed every thought. He observed every feeling. He observed fear, anger, desire, and sadness. At first, his mind struggled. Thoughts came and went like waves. He felt impatient. He felt frustration. He felt despair. Then, slowly, he began to understand. He realized that thoughts are not permanent. Feelings are not permanent. Pain is not permanent. He noticed desire in his heart. He noticed anger in his mind. He noticed fear in his soul. He did not try to push them away. He did not try to fight them. He simply watched them. He observed how they appeared. He observed how they disappeared. He understood their nature. As he watched, something changed. The fear became smaller. The anger softened. The desire loosened. His heart began to feel calm. His mind began to feel clear. The heaviness inside him started to lift. He felt a new light in his heart. He reflected deeply. All life changes. Nothing lasts forever. Clinging causes suffering. Desire causes suffering. Anger causes suffering. But understanding brings freedom. Compassion brings freedom. Patience brings freedom. Wisdom brings freedom. He saw the suffering of all beings. He felt their fear. He felt their anger. He felt their desire. He felt their sadness. And he did not judge. He felt compassion. He felt love for everyone. He wished for them to be free. Hours passed. The night slowly changed to dawn. A soft light appeared in the sky. Siddhartha's mind was clear. His heart was full of peace. He understood the path of life. He understood the causes of suffering. He understood the way to freedom. At that moment, Siddhartha became the Buddha, the awakened one. He felt joy that was different from anything before. It was not pleasure or comfort. It was not music or wealth. It was a deep, calm joy. A joy that comes from knowing the truth. A joy that comes from seeing life clearly. A joy that comes from compassion for all beings. He knew that life is not perfect. He knew that pain exists. He knew that suffering is real. But he also knew that peace is possible. Happiness is possible. Freedom is possible. He felt connected to all things. He felt connected to trees, rivers, animals, and humans. He felt a deep understanding of the world. He felt a light that no darkness could hide. Siddhartha realized, peace does not come from wealth. Peace does not come from comfort. Peace does not come from avoiding suffering. Peace comes from understanding. Peace comes from letting go. Peace comes from compassion and wisdom. He smiled softly, a smile that carried understanding and love, a smile that spoke to the forest, the sky, and all living beings. The Buddha's enlightenment was not only knowledge, it was transformation. It was freedom from fear. It was freedom from desire. It was freedom from anger. It was freedom from illusion. This moment changed everything. Siddhartha's heart became open. His mind became clear. His life became a light for all who would follow. From that moment, the Buddha knew, every being can find this path. Every being can awaken. Every being can experience peace and joy. He rose from under the tree. He felt strong. He felt gentle. He felt ready to teach. He felt ready to share the light with the world. After his enlightenment, Buddha left the Bodhi tree. The forest was quiet. The birds sang softly. The wind moved the leaves gently. He walked to villages and towns. He saw people working, laughing, and suffering. He saw farmers in the fields, tired and hot. He saw children playing, innocent and curious. He saw old people sitting, slow and fragile. He spoke to everyone. He spoke with calm and gentle voice. Be kind, he said. Be patient, he said. Control your mind, he said. Do not let anger or desire rule your life. People listened. Some were confused. Some were doubtful. Some were inspired. Some felt fear. Some felt hope. He understood their hearts. He did not scold them. He did not judge them. He shared simple stories, small examples. He showed them the path step by step. He said, your mind is the root of all happiness and suffering. Watch your thoughts. Observe your feelings. Change begins from within. Kindness, patience, and understanding create light in the heart. He walked from village to village. He met kings and merchants, soldiers and beggars. He spoke with women, men, and children. He listened to their fears and pains. He saw their struggles, their worries, their hopes. He explained that anger hurts the one who feels it most. He explained that desire traps the mind. He explained that suffering exists, but it can be transformed. People began to change. Their hearts softened. Their minds became calmer. Their eyes brightened with understanding. They felt hope, even in difficulties. Buddha also taught that learning is a journey. Do not give up when you fail, he said. Observe yourself. Learn slowly. Practice each day. Step by step, you will understand the truth. He emphasized that life is temporary. Pain and joy, happiness and sadness are all temporary. Clinging to them creates suffering. Letting go brings peace. From Buddha, we learn many things. When we are kind, even small acts can make a difference. A smile can comfort a lonely person. A helping hand can change someone's day. Kindness creates peace inside us. It softens anger. It calms fear. Our mind can create suffering. Our mind can create happiness. By watching thoughts, we understand them. By observing feelings, we control them. We learn patience, focus, and clarity. A calm mind sees reality. A restless mind sees only confusion. Life is not permanent. Everything changes. People grow old. People get sick. People die. Happiness comes and goes. Pain comes and goes. Accepting change brings freedom. Clinging brings suffering. We often look outside for comfort. We chase wealth, power, or pleasure. But true peace is inside. Meditation, reflection, and self-awareness show the way. We learn to listen to our hearts. We learn to understand our minds. We find freedom from fear and worry. Teaching, sharing, and guiding bring light to the world. Even small acts of love and understanding help many. One kind action spreads like ripples in water. One wise word can change a life. We cannot control the world, but we can change ourselves. Pain is natural. Fear is natural. Loss is natural. But suffering can teach. Suffering shows what is important. Suffering teaches compassion. Suffering teaches patience. Suffering teaches strength. True happiness is not wealth. True happiness is not power. True happiness is not pleasure. True happiness comes from clarity of mind. True happiness comes from love in the heart. True happiness comes from freedom from attachment and fear. Buddha's teachings also apply to learning and life. At first, people may be confused. They may feel fear of change. They may feel doubt about themselves. This is normal. Step by step, With patience and practice, the mind transforms. Small understanding grows into big clarity. Small acts of kindness grow into deep compassion. Small awareness grows into wisdom. Even in difficult times, hope can appear. Even in pain, clarity can appear. Even in darkness, light can appear. The mind learns to observe, not react. The heart learns to forgive, not hold anger. The soul learns to open, not close. This is the greatest lesson Buddha left. Change begins inside. Peace begins inside. Wisdom begins inside. This is the story of the Buddha. A prince who faced suffering and left everything. A man who found truth under the Bodhi tree. A teacher who showed the way to freedom. By listening to this story, you practice English. You improve your listening, speaking, and vocabulary. You also learn lessons for life. Lessons about kindness, patience, understanding, and peace. May this story guide your English. May this story guide your heart. May this story guide your life. Thank you for listening. Keep practicing your English. Repeat the words. Speak slowly and clearly. Be kind, be patient, and be peaceful. See you in the next story.